None of this is necessary. None of it is at all necessary. It's all completely dumb. Hey folks, welcome to Joel Reads Bible. I'm Joel and I read Bible so that you don't have to. And we are reading Numbers. That's right, I haven't quit. The Bible, it's trying, it's beating me down. It's like, but look, am I Chumbawamba? Am I Chumbawamba of Bible reading? Yeah, I guess so. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Yeah, I read a chapter of 89 repeated verses last time, right? It was pure, reckless insanity. We know what it is. It's somebody who is doing a ledger, and it is boring, and we shouldn't have to read it, but we do, because there are little things in there that make you go, how was this thing written? In what order? Where are we in these stories? How does any of this make sense? Because you never know also when Yahweh's going to say something that's ridiculous and horrible, or, there's going to be a contradiction, or there's going to be some sort of, heinous thing that kind of disproves the idea that God is loving, just, or good, or whatever. So you have to read every word just to really know if this Bible is the Word of God or not. You can't tell just by reading Genesis. Or can you? Or can you? So let's get going here. We won't take too much time. Numbers chapter 8. Yahweh spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to Aaron and tell him, when you light the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light in front of the lampstand." Yeah, that's how it works. If the bulb is hanging over, you know what I mean? If it's in front of the, I guess if it were behind the lampstand, maybe that it's the way he's commanding them how to set it up. Who knows? Aaron did so. He lit its lamps to light the area in front of the lampstand as Yahweh commanded Moses. Okay, I guess you can. It's one of those things that it's got a direction candle. It's a directional lamp, I suppose. You can just move it around to shine lights different places. It's very modern. This was the workmanship of the lampstand, beaten work of gold. From its base to its flowers, it was beaten work. He made the lampstand according to the pattern which Yahweh had shown Moses. I think this is a menorah, by the way. I think that's probably what they're describing, and I don't know how you light it front ways, but it's been beaten. Yahweh spoke to Moses again, saying, "Take the Levites from among the children of Israel and cleanse them. You shall do this to them to cleanse them. Sprinkle the water of cleansing on them. Let them shave their whole bodies with a razor. I love smooth men. Let them wash their clothes and cleanse themselves. Then let them take a young bull and its meal offering, fine flour mixed with oil, and another young bull you shall take for a sin offering. And you shall present the Levites before the tent of meeting. You shall assemble the whole congregation of the children of Israel, and you shall present the Levites before Yahweh. The children of Israel shall lay their hands on the Levites, on their smooth, naked flesh." It doesn't say that. "And Aaron shall offer the Levites before Yahweh for a wave offering." Wave the Levites, wave them, pick them up and wave them, just wave them around, that it may be theirs to do the service of Yahweh. Yahweh in this scene is I would say, an actress from 1930s Hollywood or something like that. The big studio days. "Oh, I'm Yahweh." What do they call it? Eating up the scenery or something? Chewing the set? I don't know. But that's the way Yahweh is in this scene. And he just wants to see smooth, sexy Levites The Levites shall lay their hands on the heads of the bulls, and you shall offer the one for the sin offering and the other one for the burnt offering to Yahweh, to make atonement for the Levites. He's being a little cheeky here because he's like, you think the Levites are so good? Well, we have to atone for them too. So he's actually using humor just to lighten the mood, because there has been a lot of death. If you listen to the last chapter, there was so much death. They killed tens of bulls and goats and rams and stuff. And so in this scene, he's like, oh, I need an atonement for the good guys too. You thought they were perfect. You shall set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons and offer them as a wave offering to Yahweh. He keeps on speaking of himself in the third person, which usually comes off as very arrogant and like narcissistic and gross, and you hate that. But in this case, because he's so likable, just like, how are you? It's me, Yahweh. You're kind of like, all right, that guy's, he's funny. He's just funny. Like that's kind of the way Yahweh is in this scene. Thus you shall separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. All mine. The thing is that, like, what you and I know, and this is just between you and I, what we know is that Yahweh is awful. Like, he's a slave owner, basically. He owns all the people as a slave. He's, as I kind of hinted at before, very narcissistic, quite a monster, quite a barbaric monster. You and I know that. We've read other parts of the Bible. But I don't know that the children of Israel have noticed that yet, or if the Levites have. Maybe the Levites think they're special, but they don't realize that the person or the being, I should say, that they belong to is horrible. You know what I mean? He's absolutely awful. After that, the Levites shall go in to do the service of the tent of meeting. You shall cleanse them and offer them as a wave offering. I want you waving my Levites more. Wave them as much as possible. I love seeing them wave. I love everything being waved. For they are wholly given to me from among the children of Israel, instead of all who open the womb, even the firstborn of all the children of Israel, I have taken them to me. For all firstborn among the children of Israel are mine, both man and animal, both. On the day that I struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself. I sanctified them for myself. I have taken the Levites instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel. I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel to do the service of the children of Israel in the tent of meeting, and to make atonement for the children of Israel, so that there will be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come near to the sanctuary. And that's what I've done. I'm Yahweh. He doesn't say that there, but he should. That'd be so him. So I'm beginning to understand the system here. It's spelled out pretty clearly, I'd say. What Yahweh requires is the firstborn of any animal or person, every firstborn, to be killed for him. And we already know from, it might be Exodus 12 or 13, where he says, well, you can redeem the kids or donkeys with a lamb or a goat or something like that. So you can redeem them, but he's sort of changed his mind now, right? And by the way, we also see in Exodus 22 where he doesn't mention redemption. He's just like, give them to me. Give me the animals and give me the kids. Within the 8 days, you give them to me. And I took that to mean, I know what they're doing with the animals, so I assume that's what they're doing with the kids. So we keep on getting sort of a change in what the system is here. And I would mark this down as a contradiction. I think these are contradictory passages. Now we have all of the firstborns, the man and animals, belong to Yahweh. They are dedicated to him. They could be essentially killed for him. The animals certainly are. He's saying instead of that, the Levites will take their place. So essentially, the Levites then would be sacrificed on behalf of all the firstborns of the children of Israel. But he's decided not to kill them, and instead, he's going to give them to Aaron and his sons, who are, of course, the priests, to do all of their work. So essentially, this tribe has been born into slavery to Yahweh through Aaron and his sons. I don't think the Levites have really chosen this. This is all just Yahweh coming up with this system. And it seems to be sort of like, oh, yeah, that makes sense, because they spell it out how it's going to. Okay, so he had to kill the firstborns, and then instead of doing that, he decided the Levites would take that place. Okay, that's it. Oh, and then he gave them. Okay, so that's why they're doing all the work. This makes perfect sense. It's like, well, whoa. He had to kill all the firstborns. What? Yeah. Because remember when he killed all the firstborns of Egypt? Whoa. He didn't have to do that either. Yes, he did. He had to get Pharaoh back for holding. Whoa. He had Pharaoh's heart hardened so Pharaoh wouldn't let the people go, so that he eventually had to kill the kids. If he had just not hardened Pharaoh's heart, they would have been gone after like plague 4 or something like that. Well, no, but Pharaoh hardened. Now we get into the bedlam of that hardening of the heart apologetic that's just like cognitive dissonance on overload, and nobody wants to go there. But that's kind of this logical progression that isn't logical, right? It's absolutely arbitrary and completely just this all-powerful being's whim, essentially, right? None of this is necessary. None of it is at all necessary. It's all completely dumb. But of course, this is how Yahweh allegedly wants it. I think it's more of just these people who are inventing this, making sense of why it is this way, and trying to paint themselves, the Levites, as, look at us, we're basically your slaves. We could have been killed, but Yahweh let us do all the work for this other guy. I think that is essentially manipulative. It's a little bit of a trick. Like I've said in previous chapters, it's a scam. And maybe the children of Israel are like, well, at least our firstborns don't have to die, and then we'll just feed them forever as they pick up their particular tabernacle thing, their temple thing, which is just basically a butcher for all the food that we give them to eat. Okay. It's a good trick. It's a good trick. Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did so to the Levites. According to all that Yahweh commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so the children of Israel did to them. The Levites purified themselves from sin, and they washed their clothes. And Aaron offered them for a wave offering before Yahweh, and Aaron made atonement for them to cleanse them. After that, the Levites went in to do their service in the tent of meeting before Aaron and before his sons, as Yahweh had commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So they did to them. And again, these types of like cleansing rituals and things, I mean, they're just going to be covered in blood. So I don't understand why they really need to be particularly clean. Hey, look, if I'm being generous, maybe because they're going to be working at the butcher shop, processing meat, they need to wash their hands before they work with the meat. I mean, some of it is them just like burning stuff and disemboweling animals, and so I don't know how much they need to worry about germs there. I feel like it's an uphill battle, as it were, but that may be what's going on, but I doubt it. I think it's just, again, them doing all these ritualistic things to zhuzh this up, to make it seem more substantial. Yahweh spoke to Moses, saying, "This is what is assigned to the Levites. From 25 years old and upwards, they shall go in to wait on the service in the work of the tent of meeting. And from the age of 50 years they shall retire from doing the work, and shall serve no more, but shall assist their brothers in the tent of meeting to perform the duty, and shall perform no service. This is how you shall have the Levites do their duties. Sounds good. Hey, look, there's a retirement plan. I like it. I don't know what they eat after that, but because they don't have any transferable skills. That's what I always worry about with these people in the ministry. You know, what do you do after? Like, you preach more? Like, these guys, I guess these guys do have transferable skills. They have to set up poles and tents and things. So I shouldn't say that about the tribe of Levi. They seem to actually have a lot of stuff going for them. Not the priests. They're the ones that are just like, I eat ram. I eat ram, people feed me, and I put on shows, and I make it seem like God's talking. It's actually pretty good. I'm an entertainer. I'm an entertainer at heart. Anyway, that's chapter 8. Come on back for chapter 9. It should be a rip-roaring good time. There's probably going to be just a whole lot of fun there. No, it's good. It's good, and it's fun to read the Bible. It is. So subscribe. That'll be nice. And like this video. And why not just drop me a comment in the comment box? Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.